She's come to town, so now someone must die. That's the way it goes with Jessica. You wonder why they invite her. She'll solve the murder, yes, we guarantee. 'Cause she's smart and old and very bold and nosy as can be.
What is this? Is this Michael? Excuse me, Sergeant. Could you clean up this mess here? I'm so sorry.
Lieutenant? Excuse me, Lieutenant?
Oh, excuse me, ma'am. This says police line, do not cross, ma'am.
Well,
I'm so sorry.
Yes, Lieutenant, I know that, but I wasn't crossing because crossing would put me in unladylike proximity to your, or rather...
Look at you.
Pungent cigar smoke, however. I am standing a respectful, pestering distance away because...
Listen, excuse me, ma'am, but aren't you Jessica Fletcher, the famous mystery writer?
Well, yes, Lieutenant.
My God, man. You know my wife wouldn't let me out of my car if she knew that I had seen you and not gotten your autograph, man. Could you sign my... I don't have a pen, I'm so sorry. Could you sign my cigar here?
Yes.
Just Mrs. Columbo.
Yes, Lieutenant.
My goodness, ma'am. You know, you've been in show business for so long. It's a wonder you can still get around. But look at you. You're standing there. You're as alert, as sparky as can be. And congratulations on that Golden Globe Award. Wasn't that great, ladies and gentlemen? Let's hear it. Jessica Fletcher. Marvelous job. You're doing a wonderful job.
Thank you so much, Lieutenant. But you see, I must speak to you, Lieutenant,
Back to
because
the case.
I found this
Sergeant.
spider puppet,
Oh,
that I think has
goodness,
an
ma'am.
enormous bearing on the case you're investigating.
Well, I've been wondering, ma'am, when this missing spider puppet would show up in this puzzling case, which I'm not ashamed to admit. It has me stymied. You know, it was a terrible tragedy. Your high school pen pal, he dropped out of the bottom of the cyclone ride like that. He was mangled hideously in the mechanisms below. It was a very messy death. You know, from the evidence we could piece together, ma'am, and I do mean that literally, we had to piece. It was terrible, very messy thing. Well, it suggests that, against all laws of physics, ma'am, centrifugal force just stopped working for the old gentleman, you know? Go figure, you know, except for the terrible spectacle of watching this horrible, bloody event. The other people on the ride, they weren't even hurt. Physics work like normal for them. Go figure. Say, by the way, ma'am, I gotta go feed my dog, or was it put gas in my watch?
Please,
I don't know.
No,
Thank you. It was a pleasure meeting you, ma'am. You don't know how wonderful it is.
Very nice to meet you too, Lieutenant, but I have figured,
By the way, ma'am, I almost forgot. Maybe you could help me with this. If I'm not mistaken, ma'am, this spider contains a transmitter that was used to trigger the remote control device that activated the microchip. The microchip, you see, is a very tiny but very important part of this case. That microchip, ma'am, is what activated the anti-centrifugal force field that plunged your high school pen pal to his untimely and grisly death, ma'am. It was terrible.
Lieutenant, yes, and that is absolutely correct.
Gotcha,
and I
then.
further hypothesize that the killer somehow induced the victim to swallow the microchip.
Oh, he ate
in a
the chip.
pre-carnival snack.
Oh my goodness, yes, ma'am. That follows. Yes, that's very brilliant. I wish I had thought of that. But you see, we tried to examine the contents of the victim's stomach, ma'am, but frankly, we couldn't find his stomach. It was very messy, very messy.
It was a mess, yes. Lieutenant, I'm so glad, though, that you chose to
Sergeant,
discuss this case with me because what you have said has helped me put together some puzzling pieces of this mystery.
Ma'am.
For example, Lieutenant, you mentioned that the victim was my high school pen pal,
That's
a
right,
fact
ma'am.
which only you could have known. Because
What?
you remembered it from our days together back at the Actors Studio.
Stannis. Where's Lee Strasberg when you need
Furthermore,
him?
Lieutenant, unless I'm gravely mistaken, that envelope,
What envelope?
sticking out of this one, it was sticking out of your raincoat pocket.
This.
It contains
Oh,
my
yes, ma'am.
last letter to him, which only you could have known.
I hate to stop you, ma'am, but it looks like you're about to upstage me.
Oh, I doubt that very much, Lieutenant.
If I'm not mistaken, ma'am, that last letter to your hapless mangled friend, it contains the incriminating clue that implicates you as the murderer, ma'am. I'm so sorry. We're gonna have to do. Sergeant, could you put a bag on her head?
It saddens me to say this,
Can I get some help
Lieutenant,
here,
but
boys?
frankly, I think you're insane.
Well, that could very well be, ma'am, but that doesn't change the fact that it was all a plan, ma'am. We tricked you. Your high school pen pal and I, we were partners in crime, ma'am. We concocted the whole scheme. We were gonna fake your death, frame you, fake his death and frame you and send you up the river. What do you think about that? Something went horribly wrong, though, ma'am. again after that.
Indeed it did, Lieutenant.
What?
You obviously forgot.
What?
This is my show.
Oh, my God, is this Sunday night? I thought it was Thursday. What is
I'm
this?
Jessica Fletcher. This is my program.
Oh. Well, I guess that means you're going to take me in.
Well, actually, Lieutenant, I thought I'd take you out.
What?
There's this kinky little Cabot Cove dive I know where they're into bondage.
Oh, only you could have known that, ma'am. That was brilliant, brilliant. And listen, they're playing your song.